I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am, I'm sure I am. I'm H-A-P-P-Y.
I know I am, I'm sure I am. He's H-A-P-P-Y.
This is nice, Archie.
What's that, Figures?
Being able to read in peace and quiet. It's nice, isn't it?
Yes, Figures.
You can almost hear it, can't you?
What?
The silence.
Yes, Figures.
That's the trouble these days. Too much noise, even in hospitals. In the old days, they used to put straw down in the streets if anyone was ill. They showed respect. Different in here. If you want to die in peace, you need earmuffs.
I'm trying to read, Figures.
Well, you've come to the right place, Archie. You can't read in that ward, not with Norman. Always wants to talk, always interrupting.
Yes, Figures.
What are you reading, Archie?
War and Peace.
It's a big book to read. Tolstoy, isn't it?
Yes, Tolstoy.
Yeah, always wrote big books, Tolstoy. That one was his life's work, bit of a challenge. You expect to finish it?
I hope to, Figures.
Oh, well, that shows a confidence in the future. I must say, knowing the reputation of this place, I'd have chosen a slimmer volume. It's funny, I've known lots of people who've started War and Peace. I've never met anyone who's actually finished it. I wonder why that is.
Because people like you keep interrupting them, Figures.
Well, I'm sorry, Archie, I won't say another word.
Do you mind if I have the radio on?
Yes, we do mind. We're trying to have a quiet read. What do you want it on for, anyway?
It's Victoria Plumtree's half hour. I want to listen to it.
Victoria Plumtree, do me a favour. She's rubbish. Not even the real radio. It's only the hospital.
Well, it's all right for requests.
She can't even get that right. What about that poor devil in geriatrics? She finally played his request to keep right on to the end of the road. He'd been dead 3 days. She hasn't got the training. She's only a staff nurse. She goes swanning round here like Jean Chalice.
Well, I think she does a good job.
Well, go and listen to her on the headphones.
Oh, I can't, Fig.
Why not?
I don't like things plugged in my ears. All those sound waves coming straight into your brain and no way to escape. Suppose there was a sudden surge could blast your eardrum.
Of course it couldn't. Your eardrums are stronger than that. I knew a bloke once had a cherry stone in his ear, that size. And it germinated. Didn't do him any harm.
Oh, go on, Fig, let me listen.
Why should we?
Well, you see, I've made a request.
What sort of request?
I've requested, don't it make my brown eyes blue?
Oh, have you? Well, you're wasting your time. They haven't played mine yet, have they? You've got to have influence. That radio's run for the benefit of the hospital staff. The patients don't even get a look in.
Well, I won't know unless I listen, will I?
Might as well put it on, Norman. There's so much noise in here, a bit more won't make any difference.
As I was walking down the hillside, I noticed our faithful Victor rooting under the hedgerow where Brock the badger had passed a few minutes before.
I know that voice.
Imagine my surprise when he returned carrying in his mouth with infinite and tender care a baby hedgehog.
My God, it's Thorpe!
I reprimanded him for this abduction and returned the surprised infant to a frenzied Mrs. Tiggywinkle, who was snuffling against the leaves. I thus departed, heart uplifted by my good deed, homeward to a blazing fire and warm, succulent crumpet.
What a load of rubbish. What's he rabbiting on about?
Well, didn't you know, he's on every night. It's called A Walk with My Dog.
Thank you, Gordon. That was simply enthralling. I must say, I do enjoy those walks with your dog. I feel as though I've been out under the hedgerows with you myself.
Listen to her buttering him up.
And now I'd like to play, just for you, one of your favourites. I've gone and married Yum Yum.
What did I tell you? Gilbert and bloody Sullivan! You won't get that to make my brown eyes blue. I've asked for I Recall a Gypsy Woman weeks ago, and I'm still waiting. And you know why? Because she's too busy playing requests for the hospital staff. What's he doing up there anyway, spouting all that codswallop? He should be down here on the wards looking after the patients.
He's not up there, Fig. He's on tape.
No, he's not on tape. He's up there. I can hear him breathing. Probably squeezing her knee right now. Taking advantage of her while the record's playing. I reckon he fancies her. What do you think? Oh, hello, Doctor. Gilbert Sullivan, lovely. I think I'll catch it on the headphones.
I've just come to see if the patients have any record requests, Doctor.
Of course, Victoria. I wonder if you thought any more about my little request.
What was that, Doctor?
A program of my own, late at night. Songs for swinging lovebirds. Old ones, new ones, sad ones, neglected ones. And Gupta, alone at the microphone in the wee small hours of the morning. It's 2:45. No one in the place except you and me. Set 'em up, Joe. One for my baby, one more for the road.
Yes, that's very tempting, Gupta. But we do go off the air at 10:30. Still, I'll have a word with the committee about it. Now, Norman, would you like us to play a request for you?
What about me? I've been waiting longer than he has.
In a moment, Mr. Figgis. Well, Norman.
I've already requested something, but it wasn't played.
Well, we'll try again then, shall we? What was it you wanted to play us to play for you?
Don't it make my brown eyes blue?
Oh, what a lovely thought, Norman. How romantic, and with just a hint of sadness, a wry comment on the bittersweet quality of life. I suppose you'd like us to dedicate it to someone, Norman.
Yes.
I thought so.
I'd like to dedicate it to my mother.
Oh, now then...
And Auntie Frida and Uncle George and Granny Binns.
Right.
Oh, and George and Emily at number 49. The man who delivers the paper, the one with the bad leg, not the other one. All at the post office. Uncle Joe and Auntie Maud in Australia.
Australia? What's he playing at they won't hear? It's not two-way family favourites. It's supposed to be for people in hospital.
I'd also like to dedicate it to Royston Figgis in the next bed. Thanks for being a great mate while I've been in hospital, Roy. And Archie Glover and staff nurse Gupta and Mr. Thorpe and all the gang in the operating theatre, they had me in stitches. And all the kitchen staff, keep the boiled fish rolling, girls.
Thank you.
Oh, and everyone in physiotherapy and the porters and the cleaning staff.
Right.
Oh, and not forgetting you, Victoria, and all on hospital radio.
Good grief.
I think that's all.
Are you sure you haven't left anyone out? There's no one in Kuala Lumpur you want to mention? I mean, we don't want to upset anyone, do we?
Thank you, Norman. Now then, what was it you wanted us to play, Mr. Figgis?
I keep telling you I recall a gypsy woman, but you keep saying you haven't got it.
Well, we've had some trouble finding that one. Now, how does it go again?
How does it go? It's a very well-known song. I recall a gypsy woman, silver spangles in her eyes. Or was it her hair? Something against the moonlight of marble, I think, or of ivory. I recall a gypsy... You see, you've kept me waiting so long, I've forgotten what she looks like.
Well, we'll see what we can do, Mr. Figgis.
You want her on the phone, Victoria?
I'll be back in a moment. Thank you, Gupta.
You're not very good, is she? You're not descriptive enough, that's the trouble. You see, you've got to paint word pictures. They can't see it. It's not like television. You've got to create an atmosphere.
And how would you do it?
I'll show you.
Do you know how to work it?
Of course I know how to work, and I can use a tape recorder. I'm not stupid. Now I am standing in Ward 3. At the moment, all is quiet. No groans, no shrieks of pain that usually echo round these walls. All is still, but for emaciated fingers plucking at the sheets. But soft, someone approaches. A cool, sophisticated figure enters. Oh, I wish this was television, listeners. Archie Glover, for it is he, is wearing a dressing gown of the purest silk, in daring shades of green and yellow, beautifully complementing the buttercup pajamas and the spotty handkerchief. Perhaps I can persuade him to say a few words. Hello, Archie. I wonder if you have a request.
Yes, Figgis, drop dead.
Archie, please. Your voice is going over the airwaves. Let's have a little control.
Oh, sorry, Figgis.
And what are you reading, Archie?
War and Peace.
War and Peace, listeners. Leo Tolstoy's immortal epic. And how many pages, Archie?
1,274.
1,274, ladies and gentlemen, and he intends to finish it. How about that for application and devotion? And perhaps we can show our appreciation by playing a record for you, Archie.
Yes, the 1812 Overture by Tchaikovsky.
An appropriate choice. And would you like it played by the Moscow Philharmonic with authentic cannons and bells?
Yes, I'd like that.
So would I, but we haven't got it. Perhaps you could tell a joke instead.
Well, I could say some poetry.
Excellent.
It's a little something by Wordsworth, which means a great deal to me. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vale and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze, continuous as the...
Archie, would you like to hear that played back?
Well, yes, if it's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all.
I can't hear anything.
That's funny. There must be something wrong with your voice.
There's nothing wrong with my voice.
You know what the trouble is?
What?
You've left the pause button on.
What? Oh, I might have known you couldn't use that damn thing. Look, will you stop wasting my time, Figures?
You made a mess of that Fig.
Just a few problems, Norman. I'm not sorry, actually. I wasn't satisfied with it. Archie was too stilted. I reckon if you're going to get good off-the-cuff comments, you've got to do it without them knowing it.
Gupta! Where is everyone? Gupta! Surely stacked along the corridor. There's that wagon train out there. Where are those damn porters?
You don't sound very pleased with the porters today, Mr. Thorpe.
Porters? The biggest bunch of layabouts it's been my misfortune to come across. Half of them are bone-eyed, and the other half are under doctor's orders not to lift anything. Trouble is, they don't have enough to do. They're overstaffed. There's 4 to a stretcher now. And if you complain to admin, they won't do anything about it. Why should they? They're more overstaffed than the porters. I thought complaining to the chairman of the hospital board, but he's an idiot. Meanwhile, the hospital's going to the dogs. The food's abominable. The kitchen staff appear to have been trained under Lucretia Borgia. The cleaning staff leave a lot to be desired. No, standards are dropping everywhere.
Oh, hello, Gordon.
Hello, Victoria.
I have to go to theatre. Are you coming my way?
Why not? I'm not doing anything important here.
Good. I shan't be able to do any more recording today. Now, you haven't been interfering with my equipment, have you, Figures?
And chance would be a fine thing.
That's enough, Figures.
Gordon, I must say, I'm so looking forward to your little talk this evening.
Not half as much as we are.
May I join you, Mr. Thorpe?
Of course, Gupta. I thought I'd just sit here and listen to my talk. I like to see the enjoyment on people's faces.
That is what I wanted to talk to you about. You see, I would like to speak on the radio. It's been a great ambition of mine. And you have a flair for it. Perhaps you could help me.
Well, I'd like to, Gupta, but I'm afraid broadcasters are born, not made. Porters, they're the biggest bunch of layabouts. It's been my misfortune to come up. Words have to be heard to a fine polish, need to be to the point, capable of only one interpretation, and of course the whole time one has to exercise great discretion. Meanwhile, the hospital's going with dogs. It's abominable. The kitchen staff appear to be trained on the Lucretia Borgia. And the stop it, switch it off. There's been a mistake. I can explain. Figures!
I know I am, I'm sure I am. I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am, I'm sure I am. H-A-P-P-Y.
I really must protest. I've had Mr. Thorpe with me for the last hour. He's terribly distressed about what happened last night, and I can quite understand his feelings. Whatever possessed you to do such a thing?
But it wasn't my fault. You must have left the tape on.
Nonsense. I believe that you were deliberately trying to sabotage the whole programme. You've never liked it, have you?
On the contrary, Victoria. It means a great deal to us. You ask Norman. He falls asleep listening to your voice.
Yes, I love the way your voice goes soft and low after the lights go out, and the way you say, good night, sleep tight. It's as if your head's beside me on the pillow. If you know what I mean.
Yes, we look forward to it. You see, you're our sort of fireside girl, Victoria. You remind us of our loved ones at home. The blazing hearth, carpet slippers, children playing. It means a great deal to us.
Oh, I didn't realise.
Oh, yes. And we'd like to help.
Help?
Yes, we'd like to do 1 or 2 interviews round the wards with the patients, show their point of view and how well they get on with the hospital staff.
That's a wonderful idea, Mr. Figures. I didn't realise you were so interested. Perhaps you'd like to borrow the recorder, get a few on-the-spot impressions.
Oh, we'd love to.
Splendid. I'll leave it with you. Fireside girl. How awfully sweet.
How about that, Archie? Put that book down. We need you.
No, thank you, Figgis. I don't want to get involved. It's bound to be a fiasco.
Not if you help us. You see, that's what we need. Someone with a bit of polish. And who better to interview the more sensitive women patients than the Godfrey Wynne of men's surgical? Oh, you know how good you are with women, Archie. What about it?
Well, if you put it like that, Figgis, perhaps I could give it a whirl.
Well, listeners, here I am, in maternity, to witness on your behalf the birth of a baby. I cannot tell you how excited I am to be privy to what can only be described as a miracle of nature. Our mother-to-be is very near her time. There's a great deal of bustle and excitement. She's already called for gas and air. The nurses are dashing to and fro. Words of encouragement are being uttered. I think it's almost time. The baby seems to be arriving. I'm going through now to witness on your behalf this most wonderful moment in a young woman's life. I'm going through now.
Good heavens! I've no idea. It's absolutely... You learn something new every day. This is Archie Glover, in labour, returning into the studio.
Thank you. Now, if we just cut through that layer, rather nasty tissue there.
Here we are, inside the operating theatre. This is where it's all going to happen. This is where all the questions are going to be asked this afternoon. Gordon Thorpe is leading the team, accompanied by McAllister and Singh. It's a good lineup, although there is a question mark over Thorpe's fitness. But you can't deny they've had a very good season so far. They haven't lost a patient since the first week in September. Thorpe's team is in the green strip, the patient's in white. How are you going to approach this one, Gordon? You expect any problems?
I beg your pardon?
Figures! Are you going to go for the big one, straight for goal, or are your tactics going to be exploratory?
Get this man out of here!
This could turn nasty. I think I'm getting the yellow card. No, I'm being sent off. I'm being removed from the operating theatre. I'm being manhandled through the doors by Thorpe supporters and down the corridor.
I think we can continue now, gentlemen.
Hey, what's the matter, Fig?
She didn't like it.
Apparently there's been complaints. We're supposed to have interfered with the smooth running of the hospital. This hospital couldn't run smoothly if it was on ball bearings.
No, you feel, Figgis. It is professional jealousy. I've been practicing for months, but they will not let me use that microphone. They will not give me a chance.
Well, I think it's disgraceful, and the thought of Thorpe giving his dog another walk tonight is more than flesh and blood can stand. All we can hope is they both fall down a mine shaft.
You won't have to listen to them tonight, Fig. They're off air on Wednesday.
What?
Norman's right. There's no one there. This is when I usually go in and practice my technique.
Wait a minute. You mean you've got the keys to the studio?
Oh, yes. They allow me to operate the equipment, but they will not let me broadcast.
Well, I've got news for you, Gupta. You're broadcasting tonight.
What?
Well, that's the answer, isn't it? Why don't we go down there and do it ourselves?
You mean play the tape, Roy?
Damn the tape. Let's do it live.
Oh, I don't know about that,
Oh,
Figgis.
come on, Archie. Don't you want to do an in-depth interview with an exciting, colourful personality who can give you the lowdown on the health service?
Who's that, Figgis?
Me!
And now over to Archie Glover, who is doing an in-depth interview with an anonymous patient who shall remain nameless. Take it away, Archie.
Thank you, Ram, and good evening. I'm sitting next to a patient who cannot reveal his name for fear of reprisals, so I shall refer to him as Mr. X. This is the spot where week by week we hope to bring in the more controversial aspects of hospital life. Subjects such as doctors, have they a drink problem? Hospital food, a new source of salmonella. But we start off this week with night nurses. Where are they when you need them? Mr. X, perhaps you'd like to give us your views on this matter.
Certainly, Archie. It's been my experience while in this hospital that if you want anything in the middle of the night, you get no attention whatsoever. You can ring that bell until your fingers drop off. They're either fast asleep or chatting up the houseman. Take, for example, the other night. I was lying in my bed of pain, dying for a cup of tea, parched, about 3 in the morning. I couldn't get any answer from the bell. I struggled down there and found they were holding a party. All I was offered was an invitation to the waltz and a vodka and tonic. Quite frankly, I didn't think it was good enough.
Thank you, Mr. X. Well, these are very serious accusations, but there are two sides to every question, so we're now going down to the ward for an on-the-spot report from our roving reporter, Norman Binns. Come in, Norman.
Thank you, Archie. Well, I've just left the ward silent after the noise and bustle of the day. All is still except for the occasional stirring of a restless patient. I am now going to interview the night nurse, who keeps a lonely vigil over these sleeping figures. A slim woman in a lilac tunic. She sits under a pool of light, ready for any emergency. Ah! I see the doctor is with her. He's obviously been summoned hurriedly from his bed to help with a sick patient. I think we may catch a moment of drama here. We'll listen in.
Switch the light off, Victoria.
Oh, Gordon, you mustn't.
I can't help myself.
You shouldn't have come, my sweet.
I don't care anymore, Victoria.
You've been drinking.
Only to give myself courage for this. Victoria, I want to say something.
No, don't say it, Gordon.
Let me kiss you again.
I'm on duty.
Oh, you little fool, who's going to know? Your lips are like nectar. Now switch off, fingers!
No, this isn't the public interest.
It certainly is now.
Well, it's better than a walk with his dog, anyway. This is the real Gordon Thorpe.
We can't listen to this.
Well, cover your ears up. I want to know how it finishes.
Gordon, I've been waiting so long.
How did you know?
I could see it in your eyes. I could feel it in my heart.
Oh, Victoria, is this true or am I dreaming?
Oh, Gordon, this is bliss. Gordon, what's that?
What?
Poking through the door.
What?
It's a microphone.
My God! Discovered!
Well, I think that proves the night staff are well and truly on their toes. It's Norman Binns returning you to the studio.
Norman!
We are closing down, ladies and gentlemen, to the strains of the 1812 Overture. And this one is complete with cannons and bells, and it's for Archie Glover of Men's Surgical.
It's all right. It's coming this way. Don't panic. Lock the door and push the cupboard against it. Well, brothers and sisters, Radio Free Figures is going off the air. Already the forces of reaction are at the door, but we shall rise again like the phoenix from the ashes. The nation shall speak unto nation, and the cause of freedom shall not perish from the earth.
I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am, I'm sure I am. I'm H-A-P-P-Y. Yes, I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am, I'm sure I am. I'm H-A-P-P-Y. Oh, yes, I'm H-A-P-P-Y. Yes, I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am, I'm sure I am. Yes, I'm H-A-P-P, H-A-P-P, only when I laugh. H-A-P-P-Y.